Yo, what's up, thrill seekers? Back at it again, and today we're gonna do a video with the Honda Rebel. We ordered our windscreen off of Amazon, and we're gonna install that. We are out here, and we are going to install the windscreen. See what tools we need for this. Looks like you got some bushings and clamp over your handlebars. Put those. Go ahead and get our. See here. Looks like they just fold those out. Looks like you just clamp them onto your handlebars. Once you figure out your position, I'm guessing you just clamp them down here. See here. So we're going to want to grip right here on these two sides, one on each side here. Not that far, huh? Looks like you can fold, okay, fold those outwards. Grip on both sides there. So, you got that. Let's go ahead and flip these both around here like so. And we'll get our Allen wrench set. So here we go. Alright. And we'll sit back on the bike. And see. It looks like this one here. Yep, that's it. Push that down. And we'll go ahead and take these two bottom pieces off here. And it looks like there's already an insert inside there, so move this out of the way for a second. And we'll get our insert over the bar. If we can bend it. Yeah. Ooh. There we go. Just back down here. I think we're gonna need both of those, really. I think we're gonna have double those bushings up because the handlebars are a small size. So let's go ahead and slide that back on. Okay. So we'll have to maybe double these up here. So we're gonna have to put them both on there. Put the small one back on. And then put the big one over top of that, which is a tight squeeze to get that on there. Let's see, it's a tight squeeze. There, we got them both clamped on there. So you're going to need both of them to install this. There, yeah, that fits. So you need both bushings doubled up on this. We'll try to see. Let's come from the bottom. Put this other bolt in my in my pocket, and let's go ahead and start with one. And at least kind of work it in there. Let's see how we can. It's definitely a tight spot right here. Hold on to your windshield so it don't fall, because it's a pain in the butt to get this first one in here. All right, still trying to get to it. You need a clear angle. Here we go. We got a clear angle right here. There's one. I think your first priority on this is just to get the bolts on. Don't worry about getting it lined up at first. Get your bolts in there, and then you can you know, loosen it up and line them up. So here we go. We got them in there. They're just barely on, and then we'll go ahead and scoot that out and use our hex wrench to kind of force our bushings back in there. There we go. And now we got our bushings in. Your bushing that comes inside of there out. I'll loosen this up first. Let's see which size this one is. Well, it's a cheap set, so it don't. There we go. It's a 5mm hex key for these. So you need both bushings. We'll twist this windshield to the side to give us a little space, and then we'll go ahead and aim the opening downwards, and then we'll slide this over. Yeah, you definitely have to work it. Ooh, that one's still sealed. All right, so this one from the factory or whatever, they didn't split it, so I'm going to take my key and go in between there to get the flash out. There, we split it. I just took my key, there we go. I just took my key right along this center piece here. That way we could split it. That one was still sealed. And slide that over. That one was a lot easier to maneuver. The other one was really hard. But you double them up. We'll get our two bolts out of there. Put the wrench back in my pocket. And then the bottom clamp in my pocket. Rotate this back, stretch it all the way out, and work with that a little bit. And it's a tight squeeze. So it's a tight squeeze, but it will fit. Make sure we get them. Make sure they both can sandwich in there, which they can. And that first one is, the front one is the hardest to get to, so you want to get that one started first. We'll put the other bolt in our pocket. Looks like we have access. Just want to get it hand started on here, and then we'll get there, we got it hand started, and we'll get the other side, or the other one in. And probably have to raise the windscreen up a bit to get that angle right. And here we are. And now we can go ahead and tighten our first one down. Well, first get our bushings inside of there, so they're not hanging out the sides. There we go. And we'll put those both in close. Try not to scratch your tank when doing this. Maybe we'll use the short side on this here. Yep. Definitely can get the short side on there. I'm curious the difference this will make. This wasn't too bad. I've seen people complaining on the reviews on Amazon that they couldn't figure it out, or there was no instructions. I mean, yeah, it don't come with instructions, but it's kind of self-explanatory how to put this together. We got that one about good as we're gonna get it. Definitely don't, because it's like some ABS plastic, don't over torque these, because you probably will break or strip out the little clams. All right, let's get our windshield situated here. Probably do it. Got this all, there we go. Just twist that until you get it aligned how you want it. Looks like we are very far over to one side. This looks good to me right here. So we'll go ahead and start tightening our other side down. And this is going to take a long time because you only have a little bit of space to work with here. I'll try to see what difference this makes, but I'm sure it's going to be a good difference, because the bike will be taking most of the brunt of that wind instead of you. Go. Tighten that up, this part up. I mean, that would be add probably more time on the install, but